We really look at organizations that mirror our mission and really mirror the services that we provide for children, youth, and families. That is something that the Children's Foundation of Michigan completely believes in, but they've taken it to a level in which it's not just impacting the service areas in which Starfish provides, but all of Wayne County. And that is something that we feel will impact our children in the future, and it's going to impact Starfish in the future as we continue to work together. What they're doing for the region and how they are making all of us as nonprofits think differently about what we need to do to make sure that we are here to serve our families. Our ecosystem, our world, everything has changed. So the fundraising strategies had to change. We needed to be able to think differently and outside of the box. This foundation started this and is helping us move in that direction.
So the Children's Foundation, we wake up every day thinking about the health and well-being of kids across the state of Michigan. Our grants focus across 4 main areas, organizations that are working to improve the physical health, mental health, work around substance use disorder, and then we support organizations that are working on issues related to health equity. All of the things that kids need that have nothing to do with a doctor's office or a hospital, but we know are so critical to making them healthy and giving them the opportunities to live their best lives. Kids are our future, and we think that there's real value in an organization that wakes up every day thinking across the entire landscape. How do we make sure that organizations like Starfish have the resources and support that they need every day to do their work? What a privilege it is that we get to wake up and think about our state's most important asset and resource, which is our future, our kids. So Michigan Central Station opened up in June 2024, and shortly after that, we opened up an application for any youth-serving nonprofit organization in this community to receive a permanent endowment here at the Children's Foundation through the Michigan Central Station Children's Endowment Initiative. And we got over 100 organizations that applied. We formed a community selection committee made up of 15 leaders in the community and then 44 young people ages 17 to 24. And the guiding question that they had was, what are the organizations that are so critical that we could not envision a future in this community without them? And Starfish was a clear, easy choice and ended up being one of the 11.
You know, one of the things that the foundation has done is it's actually challenged us. You know, when we actually applied for the endowment, we actually sat back and questioned ourselves, like, are we ready? Are we really ready to take on this journey? And I am so happy we did. We needed to look at our future and see, what do we need to do for families? What do we need to do differently? And this is something that I think every nonprofit needs to sit down and go through. And I'm so happy that we're going through this journey with the foundation.
Endowment is, in some ways, an old tool. Universities, hospitals, cultural institutions have been building endowment for hundreds of years. And it's one of the reasons why we know those institutions are going to be here for the next generation and the generation after that. Well, if we believe that organizations that provide critical work every day for kids and families in our community also need to be here for generations to come, then let's resource them in the same way we do these large organizations. And endowment is just not often something that these organizations have the opportunity to focus on and build. And that's really what we wanted to do through this initiative, was help these organizations build something that was going to be here as long as that train station. When you have an endowment, because it's permanent, because it's forever, it allows your organization to plan for the future. And that's what we're hoping organizations like Starfish and the others that are part of this initiative realize, hey, this community said you need to be here forever. Let's think about what you're doing this quarter, this year, but let's also take a 3, 5, 10, 50-year outlook on where you want to be, and let's make sure you're building towards that as well.
To the staff and partners who are receiving this award tonight, the foundation has done so much for Starfish, and every day we are completely humbled that we were chosen to be one of the recipients of the award of the endowment, and excited about what our future holds. And We couldn't have done that without each and every one of you. We thank you so much for what you've done for Starfish and honestly our region. It's been so impactful, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
On behalf of the Children's Foundation of Michigan, we are humbled and honored to accept this year's Great Hearts Award. We absolutely love Starfish and are so grateful for the partnership that we have with this agency. It's very nice to receive this recognition, but the love goes two ways here, and it's right back at them, and just couldn't be more grateful and appreciative of everything that they do in the community.